Thanks for joining us for 5 on 5. I'm Joe Sullivan, pleased to be joined by State Senator Elizabeth Steiner. And Elizabeth, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the invitation, Joe. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, now you're running for state treasurer, and one of your goals is fiscal and financial literacy. Literacy. Tell us about that.
So most people, we don't do home ec in schools anymore, and most people are never really taught how to manage a budget, the value of saving even small amounts on a regular basis, and how they can make little changes that can help their family be more financially secure. And we need to give them the education so that they're empowered to make those changes. Now, the core tasks of treasurer are investment and bookkeeping. And how would you answer the critic who would say your background, not a financial professional? That's true. I have been co-chair. I've been in the Senate 13 years, and I've been co-chair of the State Budget Committee for 6 of those years. That means I have a deep understanding of our state's fiscal picture. I helped the states more than double our rainy day fund during that time. And I really do understand our bonding capacity with the treasurer manages, our public employee retirement system, because I've been intimately involved with that, and the investment strategies, because I've worked with the treasurer since I came into office. You mentioned the treasurer, and the treasurer oversees $100 billion in state investments. Are you in favor of moving state investments away from fossil fuel holdings? Eventually, yes. Quickly, no. Currently, fossil fuel investments are still a positive investment, and it's important for a huge portfolio like that to be invested across diverse sectors. Ultimately, we have an opportunity to move our entire portfolio to net carbon zero. That means that any carbon we do account for is offset by investments in green technology, for example. So it's not necessarily complete divestment, it's balancing, while still maintaining a positive growth for our pension fund. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back with more 5 on 5 with the state senator. Back to part 2 of 5 on 5 with State Senator Elizabeth Steiner, and we were talking about the treasurer position which you're running for, and the Oregonian had an editorial, and it said deep political alliances can be problematic for the treasurer. You do have a strong political background. What are your thoughts on this? My track record in the legislature is that I always have an open door, and I believe that we serve Oregonians best by listening to diverse voices. I'm proud of the fact that I have endorsements from Republicans and Democrats, rural and urban, because people know that about me. And that's exactly what I'll do as treasurer. There is no special interest except the overall well-being of the people of Oregon. Now, you did not plan on running for treasurer. I did not. But the current treasurer, Tobias Reed, said, hey, we want you to run. Yes. Yeah, I was really honored by his trust in me to do that. What made you run for this position? I'm a family physician by profession. I ran for the legislature to help Oregon be the healthiest state in the nation. Financial insecurity is the leading cause of poor health. And the more we can do to help Oregonians achieve financial security for themselves and for their children, the healthier our state is going to be. And that's completely congruent with why I went into medicine. Describe how your personality would fit into this treasurer job. Well, as you can probably tell pretty quickly, I love chatting with people, I love learning new things, and I'm an extrovert. I do well when I get to meet lots of new people and connect with them. I think that that gives me an opportunity to do broad-based outreach on Treasury programs to educate Oregonians on how these programs can help them, and to partner with diverse organizations across the state to roll out financial literacy education to help more people. We have about 45 seconds. Is there anything else you'd like to touch upon? I think people don't really appreciate the impact the treasurer has on their day-to-day lives, and what I hope is that people will do their homework and learn a little bit more. You can look at my website. You should look at my opponent's website to make sure that people are making a good choice, an informed choice, and people should feel free to reach out to me because I love to answer questions. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you, and thanks for coming in, Elizabeth Steiner. Thank you so much, Joe. I really appreciate it. Okay, the election November 5th. Well, thanks for watching 5 on 5. More local news after the break.